Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on how to make those markers about those characters appear based on the distance. So here you can see when I go closer to them, marker starts appearing on top of them. But if I run further away from them, they disappear. So since they are following me, it's a bit hard to overrun them. See, they are there, now they are not. So yeah, that's what we are going to work on today. How to appear and disappear, how to make the markers appear and disappear based on distance to the enemies. And before we get started, let me remind you that you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects I have done in my channel from my Patreon page. Once you become a member, you can access everything without any limits. And here is the full tutorial series of this full playlist of this tutorial series. I'll leave the link in description below. Everything is explained and implemented from scratch. You can follow these episodes and implement everything you see here by yourself too. So feel free to check it out. I'll leave the link to everything in description below. Okay, now let's get started with today's episode. Alright, so as you can see here, you can see there are two enemies in the distance, but I can already see their health bars, which is not ideal. You can see it looks kind of bad. So I only want to appear them when I am close enough to those enemies, maybe when we are in attacking range. Okay, so to do that, let's go to our UI and markers. And here we have this S marker message. Maybe we should rename this as marker data because it's not just meant for the message. I'm using this to hold data about everything relevant to the marker. So here I'll add a new variable float. Let's call it max draw distance, and another one min draw distance. Okay, so as for the default values, max draw the distance, I'll put maybe 1000 and min draw distance, I'll say, yeah, I'll keep it at 0. But if you want to disappear markers when we are too close to some target, you can use this. You should be able to use this. Let's design it that way. Right. Now, within the base marker widget, I'll add a function. Check visibility conditions. Okay. Now we already have the data. From this, we can break and get the instigator. First, we need to check the validity of instigator just in case we have an invalid instigator. We might run into errors. And then max draw distance. So this is always calculated. The distance is always calculated from the player. Therefore, the other actor is get owning player. Okay, and we need to check if this is less than the max draw distance and larger than the min draw distance. Let's do an AND here. If both these conditions are true, we can make the marker visible. Okay, otherwise it should be invisible. So here, set visibility. and we can set this. We can select this based on this value. If it is false, it should be collapsed or hidden. Okay, now to check this, to trigger this event, I'll go to hard markers, and here let's add a function. Let's call it check marker visibility. So all I want to do is get the marker map. Use for each loop. Oh, this is a user widget. Now that we have a base marker widget, we can actually turn this into instead of a user widget, we can make this base marker widget. Right, let's see where we have errors. Okay, here, right. And this is, oh, this is a user widget. Okay, base marker. Refresh this. This is not needed. Let's okay, all good. Let me double check just to make sure everything is working. Yeah, it is working. Okay, now here, this is user widgets. This should be base marker. Okay, so here we can run a for each loop and check visibility conditions. Now we can run this function in a timer. We don't need to run this. It's not necessary to run this in the tick. It would be a waste of resources because just having maybe even 1 second delay between the appearing and disappearing of a marker should be all right. So yeah, let's add it here. This is this part is about, oh, we don't really need this. Start this. Okay, and here I'll add set timer by function name, and function name is check marker visibility. Time, maybe I'll keep 0.5 seconds and looping. Let's promote this to a variable visibility time. Alright, now by default these guys should have the max draw distance of the marker 1000. So let's see. Let's go closer. No, I don't see that. Maybe this is the reason. Here I get the player controller. So let's get phone from this. So we get the character. Try this way. Oh, did you see that the marker flickered? That is something we need to fix. Yeah, see? Now it appears when I'm close enough, disappears when I'm far enough. Yeah, it's working. Okay, which is great, because now that we can add markers for all the characters in the world, but only the ones that are close enough to me would appear. Also, we can have additional conditions such as only show the marker when they start to engage with the player, things like that. But this should be good enough for now. Also, one more thing. Now, if the marker is not visible, I don't see the point of updating its position. Therefore, we can do something like this. Here, we can check if the marker is visible first before doing anything. So, visibility and switch. And if it is visible, we need to calculate. And one more thing. Once we add the marker, I'll do a visibility check. Check visibility. No, distance check. Oh, what's the function name? Visibility conditions. Okay. Visibility. Oh, I don't get that. Oh, right. This is the slot here. Before adding visibility conditions. So we wouldn't see instantly appear the marker before checking the visibility at the time we add the marker. See, it didn't appear. Now it does. Okay, great. So yeah, that's all good. Okay, so thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and always updated project files will be available here for download in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.